church has a very clear mission, which is that we are gathered in the Spirit of Jesus and committed to creating heaven on earth. We believe that the kingdom of heaven is both here and not yet here, and that our job is to be co-creators of the kingdom of heaven with God.
I think what makes this church special is that we are firmly in like a progressive theological space, but we claim our Christian heritage and we don't try to act as though we're not part of that Christian story and that Christian identity. And, you know, we're federated Unitarian Universalist, which is kind of like the ultimate liberal denomination, and it, you know, in a lot of cases might be like church minus God or church minus theology. And then we're also federated with the UCC, which is a very progressive Christian denomination, but it's still Trinitarian Christian. And then we're also federated Baptist, American Baptist, which, you know, most people associate with more right-wing theology or right-wing politics. And so we really do have like a real mix of people.
The church is made up of about half Republicans and half Democrats, which is unusual for a Unitarian Universalist church. It's even sometimes unusual for the United Church of Christ. We believe that love transcends all differences, and that love transcends our political differences too. It's so hard for me to talk about our many ministries. This church is an incredibly active church. But during the pandemic, we immediately worried about food insecurity. Almost as soon as we shut down the church for the pandemic, we said, I had a lay leader who said to me, I need to feed people. Food is love, and what the world needs right now is love. And so we started this program called Food is Love, where we gave out food every Monday on the street. We were wearing masks and had gloves on. Like, you know, that was in those early days of the pandemic where we weren't even sure we should be using our kitchen at all. We partnered with local farms, and we ended up giving out tens of thousands of meals over the course of 2 years with this program. Cars would just line up the hill, down the street, and we would just hand out ready-made meals to people every single week. We inspired the entire community. They hand over fist to give us money, and it was just incredible.
Jesus is God's expression of love on earth, that it was God who wept when his friend died. It was God who walked the Via Dolorosa, the path of suffering. It was God who subjected himself to torture and to ridicule. It was God who forgave his torturers with his last breath. It was God and Jesus who suffers and dies for the as yet unrealized dream he has for a world made whole. Jesus died not as an distraction.
We fully embrace our Christian heritage here, and we use language that a lot of progressive churches wouldn't, and we embrace the teachings of Jesus, and we embrace the ancient liturgies, and we invite people into repentance and grace and love, and we baptize and we marry people in the Christian tradition. And so I think it has a sense of grounding and sacredness, but also a vision of a different way of being Christian in the world. A Christianity that looks more like Jesus' life did. We really hold firm to the idea that nobody is beyond redemption and that nobody is beyond grace.
We believe that God is love, and we believe that God desires to be connected with us and to love.